We talked about this before.
We did
so
talk
it's
about
the 2 years before they can't hire anybody like from your family or your something with the school that you're coming from. So like one of the coaches from the school can't be hired. If they do, then they cannot hire. They can't recruit anyone from 2 years before.
And 2 years after.
And 2 years after. So if your dad were to come, then you can't go, or you go, they can't hire your dad until after you've been there for 2 years. Now I think they can apply for like a waiver on it.
Right.
There is something where they're gonna go in and apply for something. But now that you don't put the statement out here, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Sometimes
good.
it best keep my shit.
Yeah, he might cost the job instead of helping the job.
This is the era we live in now. Everybody wants to kind of, and what's crazy about this, I've known instances where you talk about this type stuff this back room conversation.
Right.
This is not something for Front Street. And you know,
saying out there you got the bag.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't like using that word.
You might as well say it though.
You might as well say it. What's crazy is, like I say, this kid pretty much he's gonna write his own ticket. I don't think you bring your dad into the equation. Like I said, this should have been a conversation that we should never heard about. Like I shouldn't even have this information.
And that's all I'm saying, because now he kind of puts whoever in a predicament that they almost can't.
Right.
Or it's gonna look a little crazy.
Right.
If they do, like, your son only can't, and that's why they stopped them from doing that and put that rule in place, is because I might go and hire your dad so that I know in 2 years you automatically come into this school.
But do I want that kid though?
But that's what they were doing. They were hiring family members.
What I'm saying,
who was it?
When I'm talking about the kid coming out and saying that, do I want to deal with a spoiled kid that might be saying that?
Well, Glaze, a lot of them spoiled. I mean, when we talk about kids like this, most of these guys gonna be spoiled.
I mean, if you know a 5-star kid coming in, but he already told me I want something for my dad, what is he bringing with him? If that's a big concern for him, I mean, it's talent. Would you say does talent outweigh issues?
Yeah,
I mean,
and again, that's the question you have to ask. Is this kid a game-changing program type kid? Because again, now, and it wasn't a dad, but when when your boy, what's the head coach at Auburn? Malzahn. When Malzahn got his first college job at Arkansas, he brought his quarterback and receiver to Arkansas. That's how he got the job.
Is it strictly family members, Wendy?
So it is supposed to be family members, because I think what was happening is like they would put the mom on as like something, or like the dad on as something, and pretty much that was like creating a direct pipeline for you to recruit that child. And so that's the same thing as why it goes back to the coaches.
That's what I'm
saying. Do I
yeah.
agree with the rule?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't. And the reason why is, I mean, at best, I get you on as a coach and I get your son.
Yeah,
that's about right.
That's one person.
As Coach Banks said, Coach Banks house give him an analyst job. But usually, these like I say, these things are kind of done.
But they
in
can't
the
be
dog.
a part of your staff. And like in anything, like they can't even bring me in like as an academic advisor. Like they can't bring them in under football at all.
Right.
But the reason why I asked that, Mace, was because just what you said about Malzahn. What if he wasn't related, but was a coach?
Right.
Kind of like Ben Simmons' coach.
It happens all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons at LSU. He had connected with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons so it only affects. That's why I asked, does it only affect family? Because if a coach come through and be like, "Hey, give me that."
So, but it's the same thing with your high school coaches. So now that I can't go back to your school that I just got that coach from,
right,
and recruit anybody for 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah.
So nobody else say at school I cannot recruit anymore.
That's what I understand. Okay.
For 2 years.
Wow.
It's dirty out here in these streets, baby.
You're making it dirty. Twitter bombs. Hey man, we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Because what they're saying is, even if I pull a coach from a school, it's creating a direct pipeline. But to me, like, so what if it's a coach that's really good, that's ready to be at the next level? Like, why would you put that there?
That's true.
So what if he go back and get 3-4 kids from there and?
Y'all want one?
No, I'm good. I got mine. You know, so what if he go get 3-4 kids from there and?
Water, Leah.
Leah, you want some water? You want some water?
Oh no, thank you.
That's just crazy. So even if you get a job as an academic advisor,
So so my situation is a little different in one or two ways. One, because on paper at my school, I'm an instructional coach.
Okay.
I'm an instructional coach.
But what if they hired you as that though from that school, like academic advisor?
Well, so this is the thing. There is no academic advisor title. That's what's happening.
Gotcha.
Because we don't have one.
Right.
So you can use your extra stipend to do other stuff.
Well, like I say,
So he used to tell me it's on my resume, but if they were to call and check my job at the school,
Gotcha.
she's an instructional coach.
Gotcha.
Well, you know what funny?
I coach the soccer team though.
I could. Like I said, with Greg, Terrence, James, like could tell you, Joker, like, you got jobs.
Yeah.
I bring you in and stuff.
You bring this.
Quality control coach, and you they want the grade skills that bad here. You be quality control coach.
30 seconds.
100 grand.
I'm trying to figure out why you sitting right here.
Well, I couldn't pimp out the kids like that. Felt dirty.
Tucker would have been a ball in that program.
And then, now if it had been somebody else, I do joke with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
15 seconds.
So he was
He was
so
at
you
Kentucky.
can't fool it.
You gotta do a throwback for the throwback.
crushed velvet right now.
Gotta do a throwback for the throwback.
Throwback for the throwback.
Coming back. I hate when it does that.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Staring at the world through my
Look
rig.
at it. He might well go ahead. Got a velour on over there.
Ah,
Recruiting 101 is in the building.
Pop didn't wear velour. Velour hadn't hit when Pop was
I
out.
know, man. I know. But it was you feel like with above the rims and all that, it was.
Pop wearing Carl Kanai.
It was
Like
he would call
5X Carl Kanai
Right.
at 165
Everything was
pounds.
huge.
No, them things were too big. Come on, Pop. Not the AAA, baby.
And the Tims.
Hey, man, we're back. Recruit 101 on Sensation Station Network and WBLZ.com. Make sure,
Yes, sir.
real quick, give a shout out to our boy Derek Frazier, man. You see him?
Hey, man, Coach Frazier getting it in, baby.
Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to
when
him.
you have life-altering events,
Yeah,
and get your mind right, man.
get your mind right.
No doubt.
Jeezy, man, come on, man. What you got, make sure?
It's our next topic. The Michigan Wolverines. They will hold their Outback Bowl practices at Berkeley Prep High School. Why is this a big deal? This is home of five-star offensive tacklist Nicholas Petit's Ferrari. So, you know, once they start practicing, it'll be kind of the dead period. They'll be practicing. But Harbaugh being Harbaugh, the kid got to go outside, so he gets to see the program. How smart is Jim Harbaugh, Wendy?
But I think it's smart. But you know, other schools have done this too.
Right.
You
Oh,
also
I
got to
know.
remember, like, I was looking up like where the schools were in relation. It's like not that far from it. So it's not like he went out of the way to go practice over there. Nah, he may have chosen that particular school for a very special reason.
Oh, without a doubt.
However, it's not. I think it's 10 minutes from where the Outback Bowl is
Right,
being held.
right,
So it's
right.
not crazy for him to go to that school.
He did it last year. They practiced at IMG.
Right. They do this all the time. And so that the people that they want can see them practice and see what's going
You
on.
can see all of it.
Can they talk to a coach? No.
No.
It's a dead period.
Right.
However, he's a genius.
Genius.
Marketing my team at its finest.
Talk about it, Glaze.
I mean, he is the king of,
This what he do.
Marketing.
pulling up in somebody's house with a big 18-wheeler truck or whatever. But, Jim is Jim. That's why everybody likes him. I think that's why he get a longer rope at Michigan. Because he hasn't won.
You better beat Ohio State soon.
He's 0-3 versus Ohio State.
Better
So
beat Ohio State
some of
soon.
these gimmicks need to turn to wins. But
Right.
he is one of the guys that understand how to get the kids and do things like that. Like you say, last year he was at IMG. That's not a bad place to practice at.
Nah.
This one ain't a bad place. It's still within the realm. It's 10 minutes away. It's Orlando. You're gonna be warm, so you pick a good field to do it at. And
You know,
it's good.
if you look at he was here last week. He visited a Spider.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the group picture. Jim Harbaugh got his shoes off in the house. He got his socks on.
You know what?
He just comfortable. He just kicking it.
That's what he do.
This is what he do. And like I say, for this 5-star kid, every day when he gets out of class, He gets to walk out and see
You see the Jordan logo.
the Jordan logo, see all the big trunks that they roll out, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some extra fly stuff because it's bowl time.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
So you know they're gonna have some extraness
The
going
budget,
on.
Budget's gonna be on point this week, man.
And you got to think about what Harbaugh did in the spring. He took the kids over to where they went to Rome. I mean, come on.
So let me ask you this: if Bobby would have bought the FSU team to practice at Mays, it'd drove you crazy a little bit.
Well, I didn't go to Mays.
The other school.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much.
Next time I'll get a corner.
Anyway,
You coached there. You coached there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But no, I'm matriculated from 225.
So Doug really came over there.
Oh yeah, listen.
That'd have made a difference for some
Listen,
kids.
Howard practice. That was my junior year. How we had two kids that went to Howard, two guys that went to Howard. Howard showed up. They get off the buses. We used to ride in the cheese. They get off the luxury buses. They and I back on our field practicing.
Yeah.
I mean, to see a college, you got aspirations to play college ball. To actually see the program and kind of see what they do different from what we do.
You see the
and
size.
You see the size. You
all
see the
that stuff.
structure. And, we sitting there like, hold on now. Am I sure I want to play college football?
I'd have made a few kids quit. Like, nah, I'm good.
Like,
I'm gonna stop my season.
man. But this is the genius of Jim Harbaugh. We know. I haven't seen a lot of other coaches do this yet. He's on the forefront of always doing stuff like this. He's spending the night at kids' houses. And I don't know about that one right there, but
Last time, didn't Rick spend the night at? Or he woke up the kid.
He woke up Jacob Eason.
Jacob Eason. Woke him up at his house.
Yeah, after a bad loss, he jumps on a red eye.
Go get Jacob.
Yeah, let me go out to Washington State, make sure this kid is still coming.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jim's on the forefront of all this good stuff, but
Yeah, you better beat Ohio State,
you
dude.
got about 2 more years before.
Better beat Ohio State.
You looking for a job.
For real.
Hey, man. She really is hitting. I see you back there.
Nas is like,
She got her Bahamadia hair going on back there. We'll be right back.
You knew it was coming.
Okay, I got you.
You knew it was coming.
She back there with the DJs on the ones and twos.
Oh my God, really, Devon. I gotta get my hair cut.
Girl, you better let that thing throw
Come
up.
out the end.
Yo, I'm about to say, girl,
You
that thing
just
look.
gotta cut it to make it grow.
Nas is like, oh, so you just bring your hot spot, so you have to.
No, I have it, just in case. Because sometimes I be getting kicked out for that one. I'm like, I don't have time for that.
You got time.
My nerves won't let me do that. I'm like, I need my information right now.
You being mean with them.
Whatever. Holler what you want.
Prove my point. Like, if I'm in court, they'll be like, your lawyer be like, strike that. And I already got them points.
You got that song in my head.
What was that?
That shit you just played at Nas.
That Nas.
Damn.
Nas get you, man. I'll tell you what, Mel Johnson fault. I like Nas. Mel playing that, we were doing work study during the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Mel played that Life's a Bitch. I'm like, man, who is that? Man, that's this cat Nas, B.
Mel from New York.
He's from up top.
From up top.
I say, man, why you talking like that, man? You talking about son? So, yeah,
30
man.
seconds.
I went and got that Nas album. I was bumping that every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Coach Pope, let's get it, Coach Pope, let's get it.
Get that title, baby.
Let's get these rings, Coach.
Get them rings, coach.
Get these rings.
10 seconds. Coming back.
You know, one day we're going to make y'all do a trivia question. What 3 DBs have come on the Crush that are all related?
Wow.
And it blows me away to know that these 3 guys played in the league for a while. That's bad. We still got to get one of them back in here, though. We ain't got one yet. I'm sorry. I kind of jumped the gun. But one of them is very famous. Did something good today. You gave him credit.
Yeah.
One played for Chicago.
When y'all call him by his right name, So you gotta stop calling these guys. You know, you gotta stop calling them Pac-Man. You gotta call them Adam. Adam Jones.
Then there's Ahmad.
We gotta stop calling. We gotta. I don't call them Bat. I'm like Ahmad.
And then there's Reginald. Those three guys.
No, don't call them Booby.
They're relation.
Let's not call them Booby.
They're all in family, and they all play in the league, and they all play the same position.
They all play Coma.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Without a doubt.
All right, man. So go ahead. I just throw that out there.
So, got into a discussion yesterday about this, so I wanted to bring this up again. The two types of camps. Parents continue to get confused which camps they should take their kids to. For the 100th millionth time, everybody. There's two types of camps out here. College camps that are run by college coaches on college campuses. Those are the guys who give the money. Okay? The next camp is just a skill camp. Your t-shirt, usually be 60, 70, 80 people in your position that you're not getting any work, and it's nobody there who's seeing the work that you're doing. Help me with this, Wendy. Please tell them why it's important to go to college camp, Wendy.
You know, for many reasons. Like you want to be able to be seen.
First and foremost.
Well, okay. First and foremost, you don't want to waste your money. So
we're gonna get into that some more. Let's keep going.
You want to be seen, and so you don't want to be somewhere where you're getting 1, 2, maybe 5, up to 10 reps. You want to be for these coaches to be able to see you, see your ability, see your size, strength, all those positive attributes about yourself, and so that is the best place to go.
Right.
Some of these other camps are so large, and there's so many kids there, and a lot of times they put them on and have the promise of celebrities, and so people get attached to them for those reasons. You know, the most important thing is to make sure that the college coaches that you need to see you are going to be in a place.
Right.
And just because, let me tell you another thing, just because somebody puts it on their flyer or puts it out on their information doesn't necessarily mean that those people have committed to being there.
Very
so
true.
you might want to check out with the school and say, hey, I'm going to sign up for. I wanted to check and make sure you were going to be there before I did that.
Right. Expound on that, Emmanuel Glaze.
Just because you see a former defensive back from the Pittsburgh Steelers showing up, don't mean it's a good camp, man. I mean, I always say the ones that aren't college campers are usually the most aggressive.
Right.
Because they're doing a whole bunch of promos. All the college camp, you just see a flyer, bam, head coach of the da-da-da-da.
Right.
Looking for linemen.
Just because of the name.
Yeah.
That's it.
They like, dang. University of that. If you don't see that on there, make sure you, like you said, man. You can't see former this or used to be head coach or whatever, man, and it makes a difference, man. I had a cousin go to a lineman camp that was Tennessee State, I think. It was so it was great work, man. They working them. You know, you're talking to coaches. Like you said, it's kids in your same thing, and just if you're going there to get work, go get work, man. Don't get worked. Go get work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about you want a honest evaluation about, but at the same time too, you have to be real. And I'm not knocking the non-college camps. Trust me, I'm not. But at the same time, when you go to, you're not getting many reps. I mean, who's watching you? You know, if they're videotaping, is that going to get to said college?
Right.
And at the same time, parents and athletes have to be realistic about which camps they decide to go to. Like I say, if you're a 5'6", 5'7" kid, you know, 145, 150, why are you signing up for FBS camp?
Right.
Unless it's a satellite camp where multiple programs like the one the big one they have in Ohio State every year, where every school from the MAC is there.
Go. That one, that's you're gonna get looked at because it's MAC.
Right.
It's different.
and that's probably your skill level.
But you know what? Who don't do it? And maybe I'm wrong, and y'all can let me know when. Then make sure. It's the SIAC through camps.
No.
That would be.
I haven't seen one.
We'll be right back. I'm just gonna be quiet. Wouldn't it be awesome if they did camp in Atlanta? But you know, never mind. Can't keep giving them ideas.
What do you say?
They don't email us. They don't talk to us. So never mind. I mean,
You say they a clean house in the SIAC office.
They now send emails now, but you got 3 schools, all these schools in this area. You have a camp with all these schools.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the article next. About the state of Georgia.
Oh shoot, I gotta pull it. Hold on.
Okay.
That was awesome article. Man.
GH Georgia High School Daily. Georgia High School football.
That was a good article. About how many kids that play.
Mm-hmm.
A good
Daily,
article.
right here. It's today's article.
Air Mac Sean.
Seconds.
Where is it? Okay, I got it.
Oh, 15 seconds. Coming back.
Yeah, what you really know about the Dirty South?
1 to the 2 to 3 to 4.
We're back, man, and dang, man, I'm scrolling through looking for some, article. I run into the push-up man over here at Cricket Wireless. We're gonna keep going off, man.
The push-up man. Oh, that's me. I was like, who doing push-ups?
You all up in the video.
Wide outs, baby. Wide outs, baby.
What show is this, Wendy? Number what?
71.
71.
Wide outs, baby.
71. Just got it real quick since that number come up. Rest in peace to our homeboy Robo.
Yes, sir. Carey.
That was his first name,
Carey.
Shout out to him. He wore 71 at Martin Brown when we played.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Him and Big Ruben Bain, he wore 71 as well.
Yes,
so.
he did. Pass it along. Miami boys.
Miami boys.
305.
Let's get into that article, Mace. What you got for us, man?
So, great article, great piece of work by the AJC today, talking about the number of college players from the state of Georgia. We have a total of 4,191 kids that are currently playing college football at every level. We have 1,089 FBS, formerly Division I, 585 other Power 5 conference kids, 504 mid-major kids, 873 FCS guys, that's the 1AA, 813 Division II, 516 Division III, 526 NAIA, and 372 JUCO kids. I want everybody to understand how these numbers are spread out. Plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities. Why put yourself in a box saying that you're FBS or bust when these numbers basically say it's somewhere for everybody to play football if you're realistic about your talent?
Right.
When you see these numbers, Glade, what do it make you think about?
I don't know why Georgia Tech ain't as good as they is. But anyway.
You know why Georgia Tech not as good as they are.
Okay. Just
You know that. You know why.
that tells you what we've been hearing for years. What we say for you, Georgia is a hotbed for football.
Hey, listen, you gotta come. You gotta have some Georgia boys on your roster.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, and
TSGB.
it just makes it, just puts it out there. You know what I'm saying? It just, when we tell people about playing and there's so many divisions. You just read off every division, how many kids from Georgia playing in every division.
Right.
If you want to play football, you can play football unless you got hard head and say, I only want to play for one particular division.
Right.
You're wrong.
Right.
Because they're giving out scholarships and they got money everywhere
They got money everywhere.
in the division. But Yeah, close the border, man. Got to close the close the fence.
I mean, you really can't close the border. It's only
ain't so many schools.
You know, Georgia only got 25 scholarships.
Ain't so many schools.
Tech got 25.
So it makes sense why kids go to other schools outside of state, man. We piping them out of here, boy.
Coach Pope, I was getting ready to text you. Coach Pope, he breaks this thing down better than anybody. Your executive kids, managerial kids, and your working class.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's okay to be a part of the working class.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Because the goal, again, and me and Wendy will be at Newton County High School tomorrow. We're going to turn it out tomorrow. Getting people to understand you just want your child to get out of your basement, out of that room. The kid, I don't want to get off that twin bed.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with going working class and becoming an executive. It can happen.
It can happen.
It can. That is the whole thing. It can happen. It happens all the time.
Yeah, because I'm looking at, we keep talking about Bryson Armstrong playing for him. He just won the Jerry Rice Award freshman year. You know how many scholarship offers he's got, Wendy?
He had one. One scholarship offer.
It only takes one, though. And that's what I keep telling you.
You can't play with one school.
You can't play with, right.
Yeah.
So that number's awesome. I like in Codu, the executive, what is it? Executive, managerial,
and working class.
Hey, man.
And this was funny. So, and Coach Pope, I love him to death for this. My nephew, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay was a working class kid. Now, Jay is the starting quarterback at LaGrange College.
Yeah.
Is the starting quarterback at LaGrange College. It's amazing. All you need is that one opportunity, but you have to open your mind and understand. And listen, since Jay was a baby, Jay wanted to go to Clemson, Georgia. That's all he talked about.
Well, he had played it there?
No.
Okay. Now he's starting at LaGrange, though.
But he's playing somewhere.
He started at LaGrange College.
Ain't putting stats up.
And he doing numbers.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
See, Bahama Day about that getting down.
We're gonna stay with them. We're gonna break down the school, the top school by numbers.
I got it in my.
I started saying
right. Nobody in Florida, no school in Florida thought Lamar Jackson could play quarterback. Florida State turned him down. Miami turned him down.
Executive.
Florida turned him down.
Executive.
All he did was go to Louisville and win the Heisman Trophy. Killer. So. Killer.
Oh, she got a new shirt. Look at that shirt. I ain't seen that. Come here, boy. She got some rose gold on that thing. Where you get that one from?
Me and Dad, I've been waiting on this one to come.
Where y'all get that one from?
You said we've been waiting for this one to come.
Coach K.
I like that one.
Coach K.
Coach K the man.
Okay, Coach K.
So look, terminate. Yeah. Now parent coach, like, where she goes? I'm like, she's dead.
Trying to get them.
Mom, that bag, Kim.
Trying to get them early numbers.
Yeah.
Trying to get them early
Trying to
numbers.
get there. Coach Aisha picked up the phone quick and called us and was like, She was like, I'm gonna bust the scoreboard on it. And she gonna sit on my bench while I'm doing it.
Damn.
30 seconds, open office.
Aisha like that. She got what's called in there this year, though. And she got what's called kid playing this year? Abdul Rahim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's I saw Theo Ratcliffe's daughter.
Yeah, that'll make a nice little run.
Yeah, they got a nice squad over there.
Well, 30 more seconds.
What's going on back
Cause
there,
I had one.
man?
I need to do it to a certain time, right?
Jesus. Look, man, I need to go. I need to go. I'm trying to decide I'm gonna see the line on Friday.
What? Yeah, super cold.
Cause you know what come out
I
Friday.
would bring
Right?
super cold for you because you be
Yeah,
always,
I would.
you be tripping.
See, when kids in school, I need to be like this.
I know, 10 seconds.
When the kids in school Friday, I need to be up in there, ready. Star Wars,
yeah,
man.
'cause, yeah.
What's that?
Friday, I need to be at noon. I need to be in there with the kids in school.
I'll open
I'll
tomorrow.
be back.
No, but I can't do Thursday.
Oh yeah. Yo,
Oh, shoot.
look at him.
Hey, oh, sorry. That's all I had for that one. I don't even know what this is. We're back, man.
Must be some of that mumble rap.
You know, our producer, she shows some things sometimes. She don't just do a certain show, but Lord have mercy. We're back, man.
They owe you the
Yeah.
name.
What that's supposed to be? Exactly.
Hey man, let's keep the conversation going. Let's break down them schools some more, Macy.
So McEachin leads state of Georgia schools with alumni. They got 56 players
wow.
that are currently playing college ball from as far as USC, Oregon. They got them at UGA and Clemson.
Yeah.
56 kids.
Wow.
56 kids. Stevenson, who used to lead this list for a little while, they got 52.
Wow.
Beaufort 49, Norcross 46, Grayson 45, Sandy Creek 43, Peachtree Ridge 41, Colquitt County 40.
Wow.
And Langston Hughes has 24.
Langston Hughes has 24.
I just, gotta always
Wow.
talk about my people.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt. Big them up. Big them up.
Coach Kenny.
How many of them schools been to the Dome? Probably every one of them.
Yeah. Let's see, you got Beaufort who's been.
Yeah.
Norcross has been. They won a state championship a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Grayson won it last year.
Yeah.
Sandy Creek been?
Sandy Creek ain't been there.
They ain't been there. They got talent. We saw
plenty,
talent.
plenty of
Boy,
talent.
we saw it this
They
year.
keep talent.
They got
They
talent
ain't
down
been
there.
And this the funny thing about you look at a team like Peachtree Ridge.
Yeah.
They have those numbers, but they could have had a couple other kids if
Yeah.
they hadn't have transferred.
Nigel Warrior was one.
And so you look at Grayson.
Yeah.
They got so people. I always talk about how Grayson kids transfer in. Well, Brookwood got good because a lot of the kids that transfer out of Grayson, just as many kids transfer out of Grayson as they transfer in. And Brookwood made a nice run with those kids.
Funny how they work, though.
Out.
Funny how they
It's
work.
funny how they work, but you never see. But nobody has ever told that story.
Yeah. It's
I wonder
always one
what's
side.
May's number? Do you have it?
Mays has, they're in the same region with us. Give me 1 second, sir. Mays has,
They got to be in the 20s.
they're one below us. So if we're 24,
Well, they got 23.
then they're like 20.
Yeah, that makes
Mays
sense.
23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Creekside actually has 31
Really?
in our region. Mm-hmm.
Really?
But you remember Creekside won state. That's not
They won
ago.
state
And then
few years
they
ago.
had the Berry brothers come
Got the
through
Bear
there.
Boys out of Tennessee.
True.
Yeah.
So,
Got to have the Bears come out of the Creekside area. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But again,
they've
the
had some good kids come out of there.
but when you see these numbers, and like I say, the numbers are telling you that the kids, for the most part, are taking scholarships where they are available.
Yeah.
And that's the whole purpose of why you playing the game,
Yeah.
to get free education.
Right. Westlake is at 33.
That makes sense.
And those numbers will climb because you figure they're gonna probably sign at least 8 to 10
Yeah.
this year.
And I mean, I can see numbers. I mean, just talk about numbers. I see Grayson's getting bigger next year. This
Right.
year, actually, 18 and 19. That can
Yeah.
go too.
Because and that's the whole premise of Kenyatta's True 19.
Yeah.
He always believed that the class of 2019 was gonna have the best talent in the state of Georgia ever. So they're looking. I got to call Kenyatta to get that number.
Yeah.
But they expected whatever the record was for number of kids signed in the class.
Yeah.
They're saying that the class of 2019 in the state of Georgia is gonna shatter it.
And this,
Right now, Hayfield Charter has 23.
Strong
I
program.
just tell you right now, I'm telling you,
Strong program. Listen.
if Hateville Charter was in South Georgia with some,
If they listen.
with their work
no, if they
ethic,
had not even that, but even if they had their own facility,
That's
to
what
be
I'm
saying.
honest,
Right.
what they would be able to do in addition to what they're doing without it.
maybe I say if they
You got to
had
think about that. I mean,
the booster money flowing.
that makes a big difference.
Because, I mean, what they're doing this year, I'm telling y'all people, standing ovation for Hayfield Charter, man.
Round of applause. But the passion that Pope and that staff over there have for those kids. I was at signing day. Pope almost cried every kid that put a pen in the paper.
Every time I see Pope, when he come in here, we got talent over there, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
They do.
Okay.
All right. Muhammad Dia threw that fist up, so we got to go to break. We'll be right back.
What? You ain't right. If you don't stop.
Yeah,
I tell everybody, looking at that, what Mays did, what Hayfield
You
Charter
got a
doing.
caller on the line. When we
People,
come
when
back.
I tell people around, I say, y'all understand. Like when Coach sat here for Kel, I'm like, y'all ain't got no where? Practice where? Play where?
Right.
Yeah. That's what they deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't. Okay.
Like y'all got a nice little area there. Love y'all gym. First time went in there, gym nice. Big old banner with the players. State champ.
They should make a run again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You'll see the girl.
Y'all should be back in the mix.
We'll see.
Can y'all go back to back?
Like,
See, they trying.
they got a squad.
They go back to back.
They can go back to back.
15
You got this
seconds.
new- got this transfer.
You like that?
Where you from?
North Carolina, I think. North Carolina.
Yeah.
I told her.
Good kid.
He my C3. Hey, Jim Paul like
But
that.
he
Coming back.
He's an entertainer.
Ugh.
On
Oh, he
you.
yanking.
Anytime.
On you.
Coming back.
Every time.
Hey. Let me see. Go back in that database. Female rapper.
That's Lil Kim, ain't it?
Yeah. Put your lighters up. That's what's up. And then you mess with mine now. That's okay.
Man, she tripping.
Yeah, she killed everybody over here. We back, man. We bragging about Georgia a little bit right now, but we got a phone call right now.
Hey, caller, what your question on?
What's happening, Mike?
going on,
What's up, Mike?
No Chesters.
Wow. You see how many votes Nick Saban got?
They wrote in Nick Saban for a few.
Nick Saban got a lot of write-in votes. Yeah. Charles. Shout out to Alabama, man. They did the right thing. See, this is why everybody should have went out and voted for president.
Yeah.
Man, look. Yeah, listen. The way those numbers were flowing in, I was like,
17 to turn out a little bit better than 16. Let me just say it like that.
Yeah. But Mike, this is why people need to go vote. When they did the breakdown, I was like, see why your vote matter.
Yeah.
Your vote matter.
Every time.
Hey, Mike, we also need for y'all to y'all need to get some of this football talent in Georgia too. Like, it's a lot of talent in Georgia, but Georgia Tech need to.
Mike, y'all got to start spending that alumni money, Mike.
Yeah, I got a lot of alumni money too, Mike.
Mike, a class of 79 gave the school $15 million, man.
A lot of money, Mike.
What y'all doing with the money over there, Mike?
It's high standards over there, man. All right, Mike, man. Thanks for calling us, bro.
Appreciate you, Mike. Yes, sir.
What number do you call us at? Make
Mike
sure.
called the show at 678-613-5857.
Let me actually put a bow on that, what we were talking about with the whole Georgia and the numbers. And,
Let us brag a minute.
all right. Y'all understand now why we say Georgia's the best, I mean,
We do this, man. We do this.
That's why that's why you always see coaches camping down here a little bit, and you always see like that. But do you, with those numbers, do you think that it's probably going to drive more coaches to come down? Wendy might see a lot more. With those numbers being broken down like that, I can see more coming down here now.
Right, because it puts out, you're looking at now, how many are these kids getting out there? But not only that, but how many are they continuing to stay in school? Because that's not the number that they're putting in every
Right.
single
Right.
year.
Yeah.
Right.
You're looking at, they're getting them there, and they're also able to maintain the status
Right.
of being there.
Right.
And
That would mean those are the ones on current rosters, right?
on
Right,
current
Right.
rosters,
So,
Right.
like you
period.
said, that could be the number could be way more because kids might have left or something.
Right. So you got to think, that's telling you that these kids, not only are they getting there, but they're actually able to maintain and stay.
Yeah.
And that becomes even more important because that factors into their APR.
Right.
Other things
APR
that
is
we
very
talked
important.
about.
Right.
And so that's what coaches are thinking about. Not only we can graduate him. He's SAT qualified, GPA qualified. We know what he can do on the field, but is he going to be able to stay there once he gets there? And that's what's happening to so many of our kids, just even those that are just going off to college anyway.
Yep.
In some of these situations, they get there and they're not able to maintain and stay.
That's a great point. What we just said.
Marlon say Mark Rick gonna be around here with the turnover chain real soon. He already in the city.
Yeah.
So what I do, I follow for the most part mostly every high school on Twitter, and I love to see all of the guys they say who's been through visiting. Shout out to such who come through. Listen, so many programs have come through. They gotta get it, man. You gotta have 2, 3, 4 of these Georgia boys on your roster.
Yeah. I mean, and like Wendy said, which is a good point. You get a Georgia kid, there's a chance he's gonna stay on for a while.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about him transferring or dropping out of school.
Right.
I got me a longevity kid, and you need that because you don't want to have to keep every year having to replace a position.
I'm about to bring I'm about to take the picture off the wall and bring it in here when we had the Douglas 8 We had those 8 guys signed D1 scholarship. Should have been 10. We had 2 that were waiting on test scores. Actually, should have been 11.
Right.
But man, that was just a proud moment to see AJC come in. The kids had the jerseys on and they were posing and flexing, and we were on the front page of the paper, not the sports page, front page of the news of the AJC, talking about what was going on. And I mean, it's if you do what you're supposed to do, and you do it, you start early. Listen, you can get there.
It's funny you said it because when '91 we graduated, it was 8 of us to go to college.
Right.
And it was the first time that many black males out of Lincoln County, out of town, about 3,000 people went to school.
Right.
And we all got degrees. So which was even like crazier to hear that and to see kids. I love seeing a long line. I don't like when it's just 2 or 3. I want to see everybody. I don't care what school, what division, what any. All y'all send up there sign y'all paper. Man.
Now that's what I always loved about with Stevenson and Tucker. Stevenson used to. I remember one year Stevenson had like 21 kids.
Whatever, man. Whatever school you going to, sit your butt up there and enjoy this.
And Buck and Southwest Cab used to do it all the time. Buck, he didn't care if you was signing with Backyard University. You was gonna be on the stage and you was gonna sign your letter.
Because when you can tell if you up there, if you with a school and you see and all them kids signing, like, man, I'm at the right school because they showing recognition for all of us, not just the one that going to the big school. I'm going to a backwood school. Hey.
I'm getting ready to go play. And what's crazy, we've all been around kids who we know they had the talent to go to college,
right?
But for whatever reason they don't go, and then we see them 3 years later. You just couldn't get it together.
Couldn't get it.
So funny we were talking about that today. Like we were just calling off kids. So where's so and so? And then so and so still at so and so school. And it's actually heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I guess for me especially, I mean obviously for coaches, but for me especially because I think about, just so much work that we put into making sure we qualified and checking those classes and, the talks we had about that, making sure you did eligibility. So like the time I spend with them, for me it's heartbreaking that for whatever reason something happened and you weren't able to maintain and I find myself wanting to talk to those kids and figure out what it is so that I can caution the next bunch. Who's next? Tell them, I work with kids. This is what has happened, and so I want you to know that it can happen, so that you don't become that statistic as well.
Right.
And also, not to cut you off, Mace, but there's 2 kids that I coached 8 years ago that graduated at the age of 27 to college, played football the whole 9. And I was like, I want them to start telling story to kids who just walked away.
That's what I've been telling the kids.
Every story is different.
Man, just talk about it, man, because ain't nothing wrong with it. Go back and get it, man.
Right.
9 to 5 hurts sometimes.
Boy.
Hey, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Especially if you got to start slanging boxes at UPS at 19.
Woo.
Make you strong as hell.
What's the deal with numbers? The running back that was at Roswell.
He did a cruise prop.
Yeah.
Where? The one in the right?
Yeah.
I told you that.
No, because he know people are up there.
As a matter of fact, I bumped into him.
Yes.
Sad snow. It's one of them.
Okay, because we talked to Isaiah last night. He's not traveling.
He worked with
Antonio.
Bills.
He was in
We talked to Isaiah. So we talked to Isaiah. I don't know why.
Yeah. He had to get the book.
He's the same program that Keanu did.
You made it sound like you was missing like a class.
No, that's not why you problem.
I know that, but
He can get the test.
It's a qualification issue.
They use one exemption on him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They used it on him. They were like, you know what, you worth the risk.
That's how they did Keanu.
But he has to, because he actually lose a gift if he falls below that GPA.
It's some rules to that.
Yeah, he'll give up a whole year. That man will be a sophomore next year instead of freshman.
That's why Keanu is a red stuff for sure. He's doing it this year.
Cause then they say he got another dude that was a linebacker to come up there with him too.
30 seconds.
Come on.
You want him sitting there?
I wonder which one.
Every time when I cut, it just right at your stomach.
Yeah, why are you sitting right there with your
Because there's no room for me to sit down.
You got all your bags over there, Wendy.
Over there. He can roll
You
that
can't
with
get
that middle chair.
You got all them
20
bags.
seconds.
Oh, well, you know we ain't got the extra chair here. That's it.
Oh.
That would.
I
That
thought
would.
the
We
chair was
missing. We
right
missing the chair.
Jeff, just go sit down and give me the phone.
Super cord go way over there.
You don't have to sit
If
on the
Wendy
floor.
get off it, get out the super cord.
When I was off of it, I moved over. So he
I
could
just
go
know
sit
he
down.
don't want his stomach just to be cutting. It's coming back.
He dead fresh, so you know it don't matter with him. Cause he dope boy fresh. I think I got my Adidas
Oh my
jacket
God.
for Christmas too. But tell me to pick out the shoes though.
You know, it's supposed to be rundown, right?
But you know, we gonna kind of mix it up a little bit because Aunt Mitchell was supposed to be here, so that would have been his time.
I'm just, you know, Bahama D ain't right there paying attention.
3.
She mixes it in. I had to get on her. She mixes it in. Hey man, we're going into this recruiting rundown 101.
Thank you.
All right, we'll make sure we'll drop these topics.
Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all some scenarios that are coming out of our inbox, out of my inbox.
Oh, wow.
Let y'all answer some questions. They have a hashtag that's going on Twitter. Y'all gotta check this out sometime. It's called D1 Delusion is Real. So, first scenario for you guys. High school coach goes 3-7, has his player exit interviews, and 12 of his underclassmen think they need to attend D1 camps this summer. Who is telling these kids they have D1 ability when half of them can't start for a 3-17?
Uncles, grandma. Your record
I don't
pretty
have an answer
much.
for
Yeah, better be careful. Cause trust me, that 3-7 is something.
It's the reason you're 3-7.
It's the reason.
It's the reason you're 3-7.
You got 7, 8 D1 prospects. You ain't 3-7. I can promise you that.
Right.
So yeah, that's a lot of uncle talking right there. Cousins, well, you D1. I think that they make sure, you know, hopefully that somebody come and say, look, man, we 3-7 for a reason. And schools ain't gonna usually just come down and say, yo, man, that 3-7 school got 7 D1 talents.
Right.
It ain't happening.
Right.
So you need to, you can pay your money and hope that somebody see you, but you probably won't get that many looks.
The funny thing to me is that this happens in every sport.
Mm-hmm.
Every sport.
Every sport.
Every sport.
He's dealing with it right. Jeff's dealing with it right now because he did player evaluations. And so, based on like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scale, a lot of kids got 3 or 2s. Well, 3 is good.
Right.
A 2 is a needs improvement.
Mm-hmm.
5 would mean that you are like off the charts and you really are better than this team at this point. So
Right.
it's time for me to find someplace else for you to go. Right?
Right.
Thank you, right?
Right.
So parents are upset about the 2s and 3s, but the needs improvement just means these are things that you need to work on to get better. And so it kind of relates to exactly what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Like parents see something else, or those on the outside, they have like this tunnel vision and they see
Rose
something
colored glasses.
they see something totally different than what someone who's coaching,
Right.
who has a lot of knowledge, sees about the sport and can really give them a better perspective of it. And so that's why people sometimes write those type of comments, because I think they don't look at it through a clear lens. Was that me when I said?
No, it's not mean at all.
You know, y'all get the kind of
Just
mean.
because your
No.
kids slow, it don't mean you a failure, parent. You're not a failure.
Find your fit.
Find what he can do well. He
Right.
might be a great guard.
Right.
Just because he doesn't run 4-3 don't mean you're a failure as a parent.
Right.
So don't push him to somewhere where he's really gonna fail. I know he gets to hear all the time, I can bend it like Beckham. You can't. You can't bend it like
dribble.
You can't
But
do
it's funny,
that.
like, because the parent will be like, my kid is fast. I think they should got a 5. And I'm thinking, I can still beat your kid. What you talking about?
So stop.
Rose
Like honestly,
colored.
it's really funny at some point, the
Yeah.
conversations that I listen to. Because I can't say anything, so I'm sitting there because my child is also on the team.
Right.
So, like, I really can't say anything. So I'm sitting there like, for real though? For real?
Yeah.
You don't remember them 3 goals that got scored on your kid in the same game?
Nah,
Because they were so fast.
They ran
I
right,
remember
right
that.
past. Right past.
Next scenario, good people. High school coach just told me one of his players just transferred. When he told the parents he expects his players to go to class, they told the coach he has no clue how football recruiting works and left for another school.
Wait. Say that one again.
I'll let Wendy take that one.
High school coach just told me one of his players transferred. When he told the parents he expects his players to go to class, they told the coach he has no clue about the recruiting process.
Wow.
Wow.
And they left for another school.
Thank you.
Before you get going, my first thing is, it's your grades that's going to get you recruited first and foremost.
I read a tweet today. Again, I think you may have retweeted it. Somebody retweeted it. It may have been Glaze somewhere. About a coach saying that the first thing that they come in and ask for, hey, coach, so let me see their grades. Or, coach, what about their grades? Or, coach, is he going to qualify? That is the first question they ask. So if you think that anybody's kid can get away without going to class, and this is the thing. I've seen it happen. I've seen kids get away without going to class, but those are the kids that I'm talking about. They can't get there and maintain. These are the kids that get there, and the coaches are looking at us side. I like why you ain't tell us this kid wasn't capable of doing any work. Because coaches do come back, and they do talk about your kid. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah.
If they not doing what they supposed to do, they come back and talk to us about your kid. Please understand. And they don't talk nicely about it.
Listen, it's a program. I'm not gonna say the program
That's what I'm saying.
name,
You gotta keep that back.
because as soon as I say the program name, they're gonna know what kid I'm talking about. We sent the kid to said school. Said school called us, said they would never come back and recruit from our school again.
And that's another thing. Like, we have to maintain these relationships with these coaches, because that is how kids get recruited over and over and over again to
Right.
go to these
That's how you
schools
build a
every year.
pipeline.
It is.
That's how you
And
build
so
a
what
pipeline.
happens is, so we don't say, hey, this kid ain't going to school class. He barely passed, and we're gonna get him up out of here. You can have that's not how this works. Because if we don't tell them some of these things, like, you're gonna need a good support system for this kid, you're gonna need all these things in place, then what happens is they come back giving us the side eye and shit, or they don't come back.
Right.
Oh, they like they mad at you.
Right.
Don't be mad at us.
They don't want to fool with us.
UPS is hiring. Because you should have got that boy in class. What school taking his kid with that type of thing, man?
No matter where you transfer, so you gotta go to class.
You gotta go to class.
And it may be worse than the next school anyway.
Go ahead then. I don't need to take nothing. You don't do your finger like that. We'll be right back.
She done threw the mama finger up on us.
Yeah, she hit this
I'm
one.
like, you got rapid.
Hey, you know what though?
I didn't know you saw me.
So when we were in,
Coming right back.
that was
What'd he
quick.
say?
That thing.
I ain't hear that.
Jeez. Hey man, we're going to the second hour of the show before we get cussed out. Brought to you by the Cobb Football League. Cobb Football League provides a high school youth
Y'all
and
know the
football
rules.
and gym program. In kids in K through 5th grade in Cobb County, Paulding County, Marion City, Roswell City School. Go to cobbfootball.com for more information. We're the second hour of the Recruiting 101 show on the Sensation Station Network on WBLZ.com. Hey, I'm just gonna say this: don't send your kid to class. He'll stay in your house for a few more years.
But you
have
ain't
your-
tired of looking at him. Unless you done already laid the law down, like, listen,
Unless you,
you gotta start paying bills. You either going to school or paying bills. Put them all in a bowl.
Yeah.
Pick one.
pick one,
Pick two.
pick two.
Pick two.
Well, Aunt call it the 1830 rule.
Yeah.
And when you hit 18, you either going to school or you getting out of my house in 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
1830 rule.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Man, I just want to know the school that they went to that said they gonna transfer him.
Hey.
Right.
Hey.
I'm gonna
listen.
transfer him over here. Well, what school is
And,
that?
and also, please understand, when you transfer and you're flunking, those grades get sent over.
Yeah,
So now you started over there with an F2.
yeah, they get flunked over that.
Or even a C. You still start with a C. Like, your grades, you don't go over there and automatically start with a blank slate.
Yeah. Oh, I got 4.0.
No, the grades go with you.
Your
all of them.
transcript goes with it.
And when you get ready to go to NCAA, when you're doing your eligibility center, every transcript from every school that you've attended has to be loaded. So if you've gone to 3 different high schools in 4 years, then you're gonna need 3 transcripts in there. So like, it does, you can't hide it.
Right. When Asania came to Mays, Had been to 5 high schools in 4 years.
Yo, just
It was hard piecing that thing together with me. We need.
If you trying to figure out eligibility
we,
on
we,
that.
we needed stuff. So so this is always my standard reply. When everybody they give me all these scenarios, y'all tell me if I'm wrong about my standard reply. So I always just basically end up telling, listen. So kids and parents.
Did you have the Nietzsche on when you told?
Nah. I had the Gucci on.
Gucci about that.
Yeah, I had the Gucci flip flops on that I made. Let's keep it going. So this the thing.
You made. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I'm purchasing YouTube.
Yeah, pictures of YouTube. Wendy fault. So, kids and parents always ask for quick fixes to the process. They usually don't like when I tell them they need to live 4 days a week and get extra positional work after practice, all the way through June. Then get in your car, hit 6 to 8 camps in the summertime, and earn that offer. I mean, that is the process. And again, y'all hear me say it all the time. If when you come home, your mailbox just not loaded, or you come to school, they got bundles like they got a bucket,
Right.
like all this your mail. You probably got to do a lot of the leg work for your recruiting process.
Sure.
And again, nothing is wrong with that. Why you holding your head over there, Glaze? What you upset about?
I'm still thinking about your Gucci flip flop. But anyway.
Dog, go to Pinterest. This day.
I'm gonna go look, guys.
Yeah.
But you're right, Mace. I mean, at the point in time, if your mailbox ain't full like the way you want it, then go make it full.
By your junior, like say, going into your junior year, if you just not fire hot,
You have to take matters into your own hands.
you have to take matters into your own. And again, nothing is wrong with that.
And also, we say it, only one school can take you.
Yeah.
So maybe 3 letters in there. Make sure you get an offer from those 3 letters.
Those
Get your
3,
thing.
I mean, you beat them down.
beat them down.
You send them everything, and along with those 3 letters, schools that are similar to
them.
Exactly.
to your 3 letters.
Exactly. So please don't get caught up with your friend stuff. I promise you, your friend gonna get in a lot of trouble. They could get in a lot of trouble at the school they go to.
Every recruiting
Do your own
story
thing,
is
man.
different. No 2 recruiting stories are the same.
Where did Antonio Brown go to school?
He went to Central Michigan.
That's receiving the game right now.
He went to Central Michigan. Like when we watching Sam Houston State play the other day, I'm telling you, every receiver at Sam Houston State was better than every receiver I seen in UGA this year.
Wow.
No lie. Am I lying,
They
Glade?
can run. They can do it all.
They can do it all. They slip through the cracks during the cruise. Boy, you better get ready for load up bad and bougie, boy. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, we just gonna let Wendy come on next. 'Cause we can't
Right.
take
I'm
it.
not saying
I'm
that.
tired of this, man.
You getting bullied.
I'm ready to get out of
You
here.
gonna make a video? You gonna make a video?
Y'all think I'm mean.
Give me 60 grand.
You not mean no more.
Hey, but yeah, I was sitting with some college coaches, and Rachel was at the table with me, and we were talking. She said, "I said, man, I got a list of kids that's on my she just took over the job this year. She said I done probably had to send 11 kids home. She said I made a list of who those kids came from, what club they came from, and I am not going back." Right. So people don't understand that.
He going in every sport though.
Hey,
And that's
coaches do it for real.
Oh, listen. That said school, I don't know when they call, they say, hey, listen, we will never come back.
And listen,
And they can send y'all a "we good" message. We good.
Never.
she at FIU and they ain't even that good. And she's like, man, I'm never going back to
Done with that one.
get the kids from that
That
school.
one.
Never.
It happened. One experience can ruin it for everybody.
Everybody, man.
And you know what can make it if they get 1 or 2 good kids from school? Oh,
Man, so
Oh, they always
they
bad.
there,
They
man.
keep coming back.
They there now.
Listen.
you know what I'm
We-
trying to get my
30
child.
seconds.
Down with Dent and all them, man, we were just funneling people to Georgia.
Yeah.
We had that UJ pipeline. Oh, every year I go work the camp. I come back.
15
My stuff
seconds.
already engaged. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Worry about yourself. We sending him these studs.
Coming back.
afraid to talk right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk right now.
Whisper.
It's that time.
For producer right now.
Yeah.
So Wendy, just take over.
She
Wendy.
get her puff daddy on back up.
Wendy
Take
Wisdom,
that, take that.
take over, Wendy. What you got for us?
So there's a couple things I want to talk about today, but the first topic I want to talk about is, kids are concerned now because coaches really aren't responding to them. They feel like they've lost contact with them.
Right.
And it's come up over and over again, even in my school. So just what's going on? What can you do?
Right.
So there's a couple reasons that things may have gone that way. One, they're just not interested in you anymore. It's kind of like a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Bad breakup, boy.
They're
Stay
just not
interested.
that interested in
you not they type.
Right. And it can be for several reasons. They may have decided they don't need anyone at that position. They may have found someone else that they wanted for that position that they feel is better than you. They just not into you like that anymore.
They're just not into
They're just
you.
not that into you. So, and that's something you have to do. You have to, be able to take that and then move forward with
Move on.
that. Sometimes it's because of a coaching change.
Truth.
Is that why, we got a lot of coaching changes going on right now. And that definitely can make a difference. And then, of course, always, they may have a roster where they want to at some point. And so they think, they stop contacting people, especially in certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
B-Mac talked to us about that when he came in here. If he need to fill 5, he's recruiting 9. Once them 5 fill up, he don't need to talk to anybody else about that
We done
position
moved
anymore.
on.
They've moved on from that. And so I want to say this now, and this is kind of rolls into my next piece about, sometimes kids get an offer and then they still want to wait on the next best thing. And not saying that you should always go with your first offer. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I caution you to make sure that you really stay in touch with the person
Right.
who is giving you the offers.
Right.
Because if you do not, they now feel on the other side of that you've stopped responding. And they have moved on. So make sure that you're, staying in touch. And if they send you a text or an email, follow up with them immediately. If they send a text, make sure you follow up with them, immediately. Like, within 24 hours.
Right.
Because
right.
if not, they're thinking, okay, he's moved on. I need to do the same. This thing is like a relationship, people. You better be on top of your game or they have moved on. If you feel like, that coach isn't responding, try reaching out to somebody else on the staff. Maybe another recruiting coach or maybe a position coach just to see, hey, am I still on your board? What's going on? Like that's a good time to try and reach out to somebody else because maybe that coach is out recruiting. And so he's just, he does need to get back, but maybe he just doesn't have the time right now. And then also reach out to your high school coach. They have a lot of contacts. So if you feel like that said school is not contacting you anymore, ask your coach, hey, can you reach out to so-and-so? I know they've been in here before. I'm sure they have a card or a number for them. Can you reach out to so-and-so and just see what's going on? That way, either to cut ties because they already have and leave them alone and stop being a bugaboo.
Yeah.
Or 2, hey, they busy. They preparing for bowl games right now. So they might be a little busy than usual. So there's a couple things. I'm really worried right now at this time because a lot of kids get really down on themselves because they haven't received the offer
Right.
that they're looking for. And so, I just want to tell them, keep pushing, it's not over yet. This is the
Long
first
way
time
from
we've
over.
had an early signing period.
Right.
And people are down and out right now because December 20th is around the corner next week. But you still haven't, the original signing period doesn't even open up until February.
Right.
And remember that signing periods open up until April sometimes.
Listen, I keep trying to tell everybody this early period for the big ballers.
Yeah.
For the guys that you see on TV all the time.
They just trying to snatch the big.
This for the Gatorade Player of the Year. It's for those guys.
Yeah, just keep sending your emails, keep contacting, keep going out there working hard. Look at your tape again, your video. So keep sending all that information out because after this first signing period, because somebody doesn't get something that they want, they're definitely gonna be back out there looking.
Just there.
Make sure you're ready though.
Just not that type of recruit, man.
You not they tight.
Move on.
They're just not that into you.
We gotta move on to commercial. Muhammad Diaz, throw the fist up. We'll be right back.
They're just not. What?
Man, just not that tight, man. And again, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. You're not brown skin with long hair. They don't like you.
Yeah, they just not. You're not for them.
Yeah. Hey, they want 6'4" receivers.
Yeah.
They want 6 foot corners.
I still know how Oakland State got 6 foot corners.
I mean, why beat yourself up? You know, like I say, I look at them kids at Sam Houston. I was like, man, they must just didn't have the measurables when they came out of high school.
They must have grew
Man,
early.
Let me
Later.
tell you something. Them kids were so good. I was like, man, and it shocked. Kennesaw State had played kids that athletic all year.
Oh, okay.
They were just, I mean,
Fast.
They were everywhere.
woo.
Fast, they ran.
And they had like 5 of them.
Running back was fast. Everybody fast.
So, and you sitting there, and like the quarterback.
Quarterback 6'5", throwing.
So he probably one of the kids. He probably was a late bloomer. You know what I'm saying? Or he probably went to. I meant to look at their roster, but he probably went
He
to
transferred.
a D1. He transferred. Went to a D1. Just didn't work out.
Transferred down.
And now he balling. I'm sitting there like, listen, I'll tell you, all them. You go put all them in Georgia offense. Now Georgia can throw the ball. Georgia don't have no receiver like none of them kids at Sam Houston. I'm like, unbelievable. I'm gonna stay with a point you just brought up about this.
I'm ready.
But yeah, don't.
You know I can talk about that all night.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, man,
That's what I'm dealing
15
with.
seconds.
Okay.
definitely don't give up. Like,
Coming back.
Hey man, still recruiting on real quick. Let me just say something that's funny to me, Maceo and Wendy. So you know Paul George is playing Indiana tonight from Oklahoma City.
mm-hmm.
So Indiana plays a video of all their great Pacers.
And leave him out.
He ain't on there. Yeah. They said Reggie Miller, Chuck Person, and that's our video. Oh. Anyway,
Wow.
and that's our video for today, fellas. That is wow. All right, man. So what you
Reggie Miller, Chuck Person, nobody else.
That's it.
Rick Smith.
Here we go, baby.
Thank you for coming.
Thank y'all for coming.
The Davis brothers. Thank you for coming.
He like, oh, it's like
How y'all gonna do
that's
it?
like that. Okay.
Yeah. Come to Death Row.
Salty, petty.
All the flavors you can
Go
choose.
put them all in one basket for you.
Piggyback on Wendy's wisdom. Great wisdom today, Wendy.
Yeah.
You said something about this early sign period. Listen, nobody knows how this early sign period gonna play out because this is the first time they're doing it.
But I talked to a coach about it. Like I said, and specifically asked him, like, how are you really feeling about this? They don't even know.
They don't know.
They nervous.
Yeah.
They truly don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
And
Like
we
I said-
got kids taking visits this weekend.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. This is a big recruiting weekend. And again, like I say, December 20th is for all the kids that you've seen on NFL Network, that you've seen at the opening. Those are the kids that's going to sign like those big LOIs. Now, some of the other kids who know exactly, listen, this is where I want to go. I'm not wavering.
Right.
I'm
I want to
solid.
lock in my spot.
I want to lock in my spot.
Yeah.
Cause again,
You know Sunshine gonna do his.
yeah, he gonna do
Yeah,
it.
you know he do.
Yeah, Justin Fields, the guys that you've seen
Yeah.
from the opening, they gonna do that. The
Yeah, I
kids
think
who
we're
got
gonna have
who got trash cans full of
Yeah.
letters, this is for them. But for other kids, and pay attention to it, cause see now those kids who get locked in, now you can kind of change your. Like say, if I'm quarterback, I see all these guys. Well, okay, you know what? I know not to send my footage there.
Right.
They good.
And that's
Let me
it.
start looking at other schools.
And that's what I was saying is because so these kids, these few kids sign, and not few 3, but like
Right,
maybe
right,
one
right.
from each school or less, right? So they sign. Just think about all the coaches now because I've been recruited by 4, but I choose one school. That position is still back open at those 3 schools.
3 schools. Yeah.
And so now they're going back to their board to see if their 2, 3, and 4 got picked up somewhere else too. Because now they again got to go back to the board because if 2 and 3 got picked up, there's a chance that 4 may or may not come. And so now you need to put at least 3 more on that board. So they're coming back and looking at some of these kids that are just as good just as good, but just, you know, they were kind of iffy about them for one reason or another.
Right.
So don't give up hope because there's so much more time out there. So much more time.
I wonder if the snow stuff affect some of the kids that playing this week. Cause you remember they were supposed to finish last week.
Right. You got kids who
But they
now
playing
they can't
Friday.
now they can't go on visits.
Right.
Right. And you, as a coach, as a high school coach, man, I don't want you to worry about all that. I need you to focus on this state championship game that we now got to travel to.
Right.
In the cold.
Right.
Instead of worry about early signing period. And you know, that's just
It's just a lot going on.
there's
right?
a lot going on right now. I need you to focus right now, man. Golly.
I did appreciate that snow day though.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did.
But you know, like I say, for the most part, if you're just not one of these, if you're not a blue chip kind of guy, listen. What's it? You're not executive. You know, you managerial. Listen, nothing wrong with getting your hands dirty.
Sure.
I can't wait to see
Send it to everybody.
I can't wait to see the numbers afterwards, how many did sign.
I do too.
That's going to be interesting because, like Wendy said, now the boys get a little clearer. Okay. These are gone.
Right.
Who was that second wave?
Right.
That what we wanted.
It's almost like opening recruitment
Yeah.
right there. at the
And
beginning.
that's a good word you use because that's what it's gonna basically become.
They done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's what's left. Okay, like Ren said,
like-
let's redo it.
This
Well,
is
let's
open
go.
recruiting again. Like it's like starting all over. Okay, let me see who on this board.
Fly to Washington. He's open still. He didn't sign.
and it's almost like the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Okay, this the draft. Now we know we need to go free agency, whatever.
Yeah.
Or like free agency happened. Now we know. Okay, we ain't get no quarterback. Now we gotta get us quarterback.
Right.
Now we gotta get a
It's the
corner.
same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's gonna be very interesting. Basketball, like y'all rookies. We do this.
Yeah, we do this all the time, man.
We've been doing this.
Yeah.
This is easy
But
for us.
and if you look at the basketball model, the one and dones, those are the kids who sign early.
They signed
Every
early.
time.
Those are the kids.
Get them out
They
the
go
way.
You
first.
know, they for one in November.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as that
They're
period
done.
opens.
But like I say, it should be interesting because I'm like, we like to talk to afterward. B-Mac
Oh yeah, for sure.
and see how it happened. Okay, after the first one went,
Yeah.
what did y'all train of thought go to?
Yeah.
Like, okay, we got D left.
Yeah.
Still got 20 positions we got to fill. So, yes, ma'am. Keep my head up. We're going. We'll be right back.
She hit you
my
with
thing
Brenda
is
got a
off
baby.
again. Yeah, I'm off again.
Leah.
Hey, I saw a tweet
I'm off
yesterday.
again.
Blessed to receive
say?
a PW
She off
from
again.
Alabama.
Oh yeah, I saw two of those today.
Just shake it, cause
I saw
Was that
two of those
Was
today.
that Alabama?
can
The
you
one
hear
that
me?
Grayson?
Nah, he put another.
Yep,
It's Georgia Tech.
Preferred walk on
It's a
Georgia.
short.
Come on, man. That's
Yeah.
not. What do you get blessed to?
Preferred walk on mean that you just.
No, blessed
That
to
you gonna pay.
receive.
That's what it means. That you gonna pay.
I saw that there like.
I asked Wendy when I said, Wendy.
He said, well, what's a
I had to,
PWO?
hold on. I did, man. I PWO. I was like,
So I can start somewhere else.
I think that's a preferred walk on.
I'm a blessed to receive it. Ain't no blessing. That's Paul Johnson being real. That's Dick Saban. Trying to get them kids in.
But again, if you a parent, listen, ain't no child of mine.
Boy, doing that.
Like I said, like
money on
look,
the table.
more like boy, Kiara got the full ride to Wingate, the full ride to UNC Greensboro right down the table. I say, Spellman come through with that. With that, if they ain't coming through with no money, then we not thinking about Spellman.
At some point, you gotta be honest.
Sorry.
30 seconds.
We got that grand like that.
You
Wingate-
ain't going into debt when you got a full ride somewhere else.
Wingate done already told her she got the full ride and they giving her money to go to school. She gonna get like
She gonna get a return. A
Hey,
return.
there's no
She getting paid to go to school.
Why we ain't signing?
15
Why we
seconds.
ain't-
That's what I'm asking Daddy right now. What's going on right now, Daddy?
Listen, I'm on board.
Shit.
I say, look, we gonna wait. We gonna wait down there.
She can leave school debt free.
Yeah, we gonna Wingate. I already got my shirt on.
Hey, your head.
You wearing clothes.
You got a shirt for that.
I got something for that.
Speaking of somebody who probably could have signed early, Garrison Hurd. He
Yeah.
probably could have signed early. What the hell is this?
Yeah. That's chopped and screwed. That's T-Pain.
Is it? Look
Yeah.
at you. I didn't know that.
That's
She said you don't know nothing about
I
that.
don't. I don't.
I'm gonna ask her something after the because it's a family show. I'm gonna ask her about it after the show.
Okay.
Cause the only way she know about that song.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Boy, you about to call up. You about to get hit up here, boy.
She about to send you to break.
Be like, do like that.
Hey, figure it. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
A friend of ours, a coach in the area, going to be going to Winterfest.
Let's keep going.
Somehow he called the station and just happened to get on. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. An old coach of ours gonna be going to Winterfest.
Let's keep going.
He got his all white.
Yeah.
Don't broadcast that guy.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know you. I think you're talking about that same guy. Also stood in line to get the J's.
Okay, we'll keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, he got them blood reds.
Blood reds, huh?
These are bloody shoes.
I was like, I almost got him. Can you? I don't stand in line for my shoes though.
Yeah, me either.
We're not gonna be able to do that.
Nah, can't do that. So yeah, our next topic for my two mathematicians, y'all. I'm flanked by two math majors. Everybody, they geniuses. Some statistics to consider in the recruiting process. So in Ohio, they did this survey. 700 plus high schools in the state. They average 140 FBS players per year.
Wow.
But for 2018, 700 plus high schools, only 90 prospects are verbally committed to FBS schools.
Wow.
The numbers against you.
Yeah.
The numbers are, if they averaging 140 FBS kids in all these high schools, this year they had 90. What does that tell you about the other kids who don't have those kind of offers? You got some work to do.
Yeah, definitely work.
And this is why we do this show, to get people to understand that you got to put the work in. That's a terrible average right there.
Yeah, you see me on one here.
Right, that's point something.
Mm-hmm.
These my math major, but I know that's point something.
He say point something.
Not 1 point something, but that's point something.
Low number of kids. When you got a number yet?
No, I'm writing up something on this because that's kind of crazy. I'm sorry, I'm writing up something on this. It's kind of crazy.
And the funny part, I used to always use this analogy, Glaze, for all my kids when we first started talking about recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
Two major schools in the state of Georgia. Yeah, Georgia Tech. 50 scholarships. Thousands and thousands of high schools with, on average, say 40 kids at each school. All of those kids vying for 50 scholarships.
Right.
Scholarships.
Come on. The math don't work. And we hadn't even factored in South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, Alabama. Those other states with kids that want to go to Georgia.
Right.
Want to go to Georgia Tech. So that pool gets smaller and smaller. Go back to what we talked about, the number of kids from the state of Georgia playing at all these different levels. Why would you sit here and be talking about you D1 a bus? Why, Glaze?
Delusional.
Why are you D1 a bus when it's more than D1 schools that are playing football?
Yeah. Delusional, man.
The numbers don't work in your favor.
We've got this sense of thinking that that's the only football that's playing well, and that's a bad thing. There's a lot of things out there we talk about all the time.
We talk about it every week.
TVs are everywhere.
Man, scouts are everywhere.
Scouts gonna find you.
They have to. The New York Giants. It was a special on NFL Network where they followed the scouts. The New York Giants scout who had to go out to North Dakota. He had to catch about 3 different flights to get to North Dakota to go look at Carson Wentz.
And they happy, right?
Well, they didn't take him,
Right.
but he was like, I got to go because they say this kid a baller. Like, I can't go back and tell them, oh, I ain't gonna see Carson Wentz.
Right.
Can't do that. I mean, this kid was hot. You ain't gonna check him out.
That's your area?
We'll talk about your
So the numbers
performance.
were 700 plus and 140. 20%.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. So 700 plus high school.
700 plus high school.
They usually
They usually have 140 commits.
which is 20%.
But you got to factor in now the number of kids.
Right.
Yeah. They're just 700 schools. So say 700 schools, just say 700 schools
Wait, at
times
least
40.
50 kids on the roster. Just 50.
Mm-hmm. 700 times 50. And then factor in that 140. It's going to be point something.
50 kids on the roster.
It's 700 kids. It's 700 schools.
It's like 0.4%.
Small number.
0.4.
Right.
But if it don't went down to 90,
And it shrunk this year. And it shrunk this year.
that went to dang 0.25%. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
30 seconds. Coming back. Coming back.
Backbone.
Hey.
Goody Mo B. Big boy.
Hey.
Get rich to this.
Hey.
My boy Backbone killed this. Rich P.I. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're back right now. Muhammad is back in the back. She's spinning them records. She DJ. She's spinning records.
All you do is spin records.
spinning records.
Blue. Don't make me raise up, blue.
Spinning records back there.
Raise up, blue. Don't be trouble.
Oh, be trouble.
Wendy, get that percentage now that you factor in all that stuff, Wendy.
So the first one I think was so we figured with 700 plus schools. So we just did 700, and we said if there were at least just rostering 50 kids
Right.
on each
Right.
on each team,
Average.
It's just average, and so that puts you at 35,000 players, say in the state of Ohio. But you're looking at only 140 of that. So you're looking at 0.4% previous years.
Right.
But this year, with only 90, it took it down to 0.02%. 0.02% was it? I think so. Yeah, it's not looking good for you.
And I want people to understand this because somebody told me one time that y'all kind of make recruiting scary.
0.25%.
I don't think we're trying to make it scary. I think we just have to have what we always talk about. Kirby Smart gave me this term: uncomfortable conversation.
Very uncomfortable conversations.
Because if you sit around and wait,
And I think it's better to live in a world of reality. Like, this is what it is, and so if you pretend that it's something that it isn't,
you end up setting yourself up for
you end up setting yourself up for failure.
for the heartbreak. Right.
I think basically we just want you to have a true, realistic view of recruiting, and not think that it's you just show up on recruiting day and get signed.
And I think
It's
too,
working.
knowing is
It's
more
working.
than half the battle.
Yeah.
Just knowing,
Yeah.
And-
accepting.
And parents, get involved so you don't have to. It won't be scary if you understand it.
Right. And don't get yourself in panic mode.
Yeah.
Where you have to start spending unnecessary dollars.
Right.
And people don't return your phone call.
Right.
I mean,
They
don't
will do that to you.
don't be that parent. And I don't think people understand. That's what we're really trying to guard against. Like I say, when I was our recruiting coordinator, like I say, I made the highlight tape. It wasn't no huddle when I first started. Wasn't no huddle, wasn't none of that stuff.
Lord,
So
mercy.
we had to hook up the DVD players and pause and all that. So it took 2 days to make your highlight tape.
Yeah, boy.
So, you know, we would vest it, and we had to actually go and mail your stuff out, not hit no email.
Mm-mm.
So we understand the legwork, but parents, you can, again, coaches have to deal with, on average, 12, 13, maybe 14 seniors. Parent, you're only responsible for your child.
That's it, just one.
You're only responsible for your child.
Yeah,
So,
y'all really don't understand what y'all got in the huddle.
boy, woo!
Burning DVDs and had to stop by houses and mailing, man. Y'all got a
Man,
huddle.
listen. When we first got huddled, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So I ain't got to go meet no coach under the bridge. I can just send him an email. What? We ain't got to go meet nowhere to swap film no more?
Well, you
Oh, right. You remember you set the call people to get film?
Hey, man,
I get the film on that game.
what with me?
Yeah.
Which exit you stay off of?
I
What exit you
drive
stay off
well.
of? Bruh, we on the bus at one click. Hey, man, go on to swap film, such and such. Done.
Yeah.
Right.
Done.
It just pop up in your huddle box.
Crazy.
Because you need to film Sunday. You can't wait Monday,
Yeah,
Tuesday. You need this film
Right,
broke down.
Yeah, Monday is film day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to break that film down, man.
And most coaching staffs have coaching meet on Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to get up Sunday. You know, we used to do about coach who we play the week. What side of time you stay on? You got to go meet him. You got to go meet him.
And then you get in the playoffs to get worse.
Oh.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
really meet some people there.
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny recruit story, a travel story
What?
when we come back.
We'll be right back.
Oh,
You see if double fist come up.
boy, I thought you could throw something. Boy.
Yeah.
See,
That
when we
shit
were playing
was
soccer, I
Throw
was even the coach
something
said,
at
hey,
me.
can you give me some background knowledge before we go play? Because soccer, they may not
I
necessarily
am
take
not
it, put
that
it on
bad.
huddle as much. Let me, what they got on their team? I need to know some
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
And people were asking us the same thing.
Do y'all have somebody that take the game?
Soccer, we don't.
A kid did it last
A
year.
kid, yeah. We
Oh,
get a
okay.
kid to do it.
Yeah. And that's usually what you end up doing. Most of schools, they job, they had 2 films. They see you. Somebody that shot the tight shot. You can't see the
I
formation.
have to go live tell how y'all bullying me.
You can just see the ball snap. You can't see what the receiver's doing.
Right.
Nothing. You
Crying.
like,
I know
Who
really.
did this? On their phone?
right. Then what we swapping.
Feel like they're crushing
We're
me.
gonna beat y'all. We're gonna beat y'all ass. Yeah, so
He
that's
called
what
me Bahamadia. Who the hell is that?
You don't know what Muhammad is?
No, I was saying.
She gonna go in the car crying. That's what she gonna say. He has bullet video.
I was throwing something and everything.
They still came in his Nietzsche for little suit.
Wait till I bring out the Versace. I'm gonna bring out,
Oh,
look.
Lord. Oh,
Look,
my
we
God.
going around, we giving away some stuff. I was at my mom's house the other day. But Jeff, you remember
Getting out of the
them old
30
fat form,
seconds.
old fat form,
Powder blue, baby.
boy,
Oh
the
my
fat form,
God.
that fat form like Versace shirts,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh,
But I got a gang of my mama class. Mom say, "Oh, that's going." So
15
I'm bringing them
seconds.
shirts back. And I found about 3 chains
You
at the
kept
house.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Everything.
Hey man, I was for the culture.
15 seconds.
Bet your budget was big. Your clothing budget was
Oh, but before I had children, but oh man, I buy throwback jerseys every week.
Wow.
My mom was like, "Oh, you gonna stop that? Stop!" I seen what daycare costs.
Coming
Over.
back.
Hey, hey.
I sir. I'm sorry, we back,
Shout
man.
out to San Francisco 49. That's how they came out the locker room
Oh, did that?
yesterday.
Okay.
Last Sunday. Somebody carrying the boom box playing swag surf.
Won they 3 games. There you go.
Hey,
Do what you
hey,
gotta do, man.
You like it, I love it. We were talking about how great Huddle is.
Oh man.
So we had to play Lions 1 year for the playoffs.
Oof.
So we had to travel to Lions. So we were sitting there trying to figure, okay, how we gonna meet them on 75 somewhere. So the coach on like that Thursday he called. He was like, "Coach, just bring your film to the game." So we were like, "Bring the film to the game." Yeah, our JV coaches will be at y'all game. Really?
It's like that.
Yeah. So you
We
know.
won't play that.
Yeah, we bought our film. They had us about 5. They gave us about 5 films. We only brought 2 because 2 is what you're supposed to trade. So they were like, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll take those. We get down to the lounge. So Lions got like 35 coaches.
Mhm.
So they had like coaches in the box behind our bench. They had like 10 coaches, and all they did was like look down at our sideline for injuries, for trying to see. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's the other
weren't ready for
level.
That's the other level.
That's the other level.
That's the other level of it.
Y'all down there worry about what's the school? Troop County down in that brand new spanking indoor facility down there.
Speaking of Troop County, what did you think about when you saw that today, Glaze?
It's the norm now. Colquitt started it. It's Colquitt.
The norm.
It's gonna be the norm. Don't be surprised, and they have to get another advantage. Schools are catching up. So okay, we're gonna take another level on y'all. We're gonna build an indoor facility. So ain't no missing practices no more. Ain't no excuse.
Oh, the weather.
Ain't none of that. None of that. Only thing they can get us a tornado right now.
We can't do a walk through the gym.
Mm-mm.
Nah. We're gonna get 100 yards. We're gonna get it all in.
Thunder and lightning go in the indoor.
Ain't no lines in the gym. Hard to figure it out in the gym.
I used to hate when coach they take you in the gym. They make you run them suicide. Coach, we basketball player, man. It's hurt.
Right, right. Now you messing with mine, Wendy. Now you messing with mine.
I mean, it's just everything going wrong, man.
Yours off?
Yep.
Is it on now?
Nope.
Oh,
Give it up,
okay.
man. That shit, give it up.
Nah, here I'm gonna give her these.
Give it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip flop with them.
Give it those.
I believe he has mine. These his.
No, they not.
Get your those right there.
Right.
Sorry,
That's
y'all.
why I said
We're
it.
just going through motions. We just changed a little thing, a little
There
technical
we go.
difficult. If we was on TV right now, we have a moon man up some right now with technical difficulty going on right now.
In football, we call that an audible right there.
Yeah,
We just did. We just changed the play.
That changed.
We just changed the play.
Appreciate that.
It's I forgot what it's called in Fulton County. Well, most of our schools in Mississippi, like competitive advantage. Somebody like Cam Newton couldn't go build Westlake an indoor practice facility,
Right.
because of some competitive something.
Well, I don't know, cause that's still working for us in Canada.
And that's what I'm saying. So down in Troop, down in Colquitt, where
it's all
you know
good
it's every man for himself.
It's all good.
What's funny about I got people down there from Ultra. When Prost came in, I'm gonna have to wait to tell the story because
Right.
I don't want.
She gonna need a fist and a 3-finger ring.
Right, she looked like she had a dagger.
Yeah.
She was
I already got a loose battery back there. I don't know why. Why
she
there?
was gonna go OJ.
Why is there a battery back there that ain't attached to anything? Man, we technical difficulty. We be right back.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, be.
We just be having fun. We just
What's it on? What again? Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Hey, kids miss their moms.
Me too.
Jaden, hey. Jaden said she was watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
She home from swimming.
Aw.
What up, Jay?
I told you better cook dinner.
Daddy said you better cook, Jade.
I
Jay,
get
you cooking?
food.
Jaden does like to cook. She
Okay.
always in the kitchen with me.
Aw,
That's me.
Until you pick up a basketball, be going around the corner.
She out.
She put the little girl on skates today.
She did.
Why?
You got it, Kim.
Can't like her.
Kim, like, I mean, what was I supposed to do?
Can't like.
Everybody says she was good. I wanted to see myself. She's not.
Oh, see.
And she looking at me like,
You ain't film that?
I want to
All you saw was the aftermath. Damn it! What?
Can we look over at your daddy like, she don't want this?
Oh yeah. Oh, she made Momo switch people with her. Momo was gonna cry. She was like, switch.
What was y'all practicing?
And
Oh,
you,
she was practicing.
and you didn't see Momo and them switch? She was like, switch. She was like, you get Kim. I was like, you can't call me Kim.
You can't call me that yet. You don't know that.
Wow. Your niece over here in the corner?
Yeah,
That's what you got to deal with.
I tell you, man, you can't talk to me, man. Like, get over there, man. I don't know you, man. I don't know you, little buddy.
Wow.
Yeah. Who fan? Who?
30
Get back over
seconds.
there.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
You gotta make sure I get a dope boy picture now. You gotta make sure
I got you.
you got the whole picture of my outfit now.
Oh,
We're
no.
bringing it back. Bringing
Bring it
88
back.
back. I'm bringing my Avery next Wednesday.
Avery.
Average, Lord.
That was
No,
almost
bring back
on
some
camera.
Kahlúas.
That's where he going next.
I'll bring my Avery. I'm bring all white one.
I didn't realize I had all white pants and baby.
Okay, wait.
Hi, we're back. Sorry about that. Maceo just shocked us with his closet.
Do it for the culture, baby.
The 1996 culture.
I was
That might have been 92.
like,
Yeah.
no, it's early 2000. Belly, think about when
It
Belly,
was
Belly,
like 98.
Belly was 98, right?
All right, I get 98.
Right, 98. Listen, so you gonna mess around and give away 2 or 3 Avery jackets? No,
I don't have 2 or 3.
I'm just saying if you had to,
If I had them, maybe not.
right, and I can wear them again too.
You one of the few people I know that got them.
Bruh. Damn, man. Listen, I believe everything come back, man.
Oh, it does. But it does, though.
Right. It's folks talking about something they gonna start wearing Jordache.
Hey,
They can
we
leave it.
wearing Jordache in college again.
Hey, for some of you women with your Jordache, just realize you were 18 to 22 when you were before.
Hey, man. Oh, we getting off the subject. So what
They
else?
got 2 Jordache from back in the day at the house for when they returned that time in college.
You got the jean jacket to go with them?
Man, I got the jeans suit.
I'm waiting on Guess jeans to come back.
You know what? Kids still wear them though.
Do they?
Yeah.
They do.
With the triangle on the.
But winter has a pair.
Yes, it's still on.
You got a pair of Guess jeans, but especially a Stonewash pair, but
Oh,
you.
What? I used to ask for Guess jeans. My mom used to tell me no. I used to get upset about that thing. We wanted a whole bunch of us wanted some red ones to wear on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah,
My mom was the only ones that didn't want me to get one. I was like, why?
See, that's when we found out.
Guess what you ain't getting?
Right. Yes.
Then we
Yes,
found
yes.
out Marshall's was the joint.
You remember when they sold them in Richway on
Old National?
Old National
Yeah.
that time?
Hey, y'all had that safe flag, never mind.
We did. Don't even worry about that though. Don't even worry
That's why
about
your
that.
closet full.
First one in the building with the polo with the bell polo.
That's your limitations. We good.
Yeah, that was 95 off the rip.
Yeah.
So like I said, we talking recruit. We don't even talk about the bag. But
Y'all talk about that bag again.
funny part about Russ Probst when he got down to Colquitt, when he got to Moultrie, you know, a lot of my family members, they were talking about, they were like, man, you know, we don't trust this dude. You know, he was from Hoover, had all the problems over at Hoover. So he went and told the neighborhood, he was like, listen, these are the things that he gave them a list of stuff he needed. They just looked at him like, bruh, you ain't won nothing.
Yeah.
So what Russ Probst did, Russ Probst went and scheduled the toughest schedule he could. Team got beat down.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he say, can I get that stuff? He went back and told the Boots Club, give me these things, I will win y'all state championship.
There it is.
He went 45-0.
Check clear.
And he got his stuff.
He got his stuff.
Apparently.
And now he getting some more stuff. Cause he getting the indoor. He gonna be the first indoor practice facility in the state of Georgia.
First one.
First one.
But won't be the last.
Won't be the last. It just open up the floodgates.
Cause you know the school of law gonna try to get them one.
Can
Now,
we just get us a building out there?
And we work on
can
y'all.
you get a field house?
A field. Can we get a field?
We seem to go
house?
around the 285 thing.
You know what would be nice? A weight room that isn't used for PE. A separate weight room, because what you ends up having is a lot of things get torn up in the course of PE because those kids don't really know what they're doing, and you can't really
Too much
actively
weight.
monitor
They
that many
dancing on the
people.
bench.
Yeah.
Right. They standing up. They
The
doing
mirrors
it.
that came off the wall.
They
and
doing it for the
touching on and
gram.
stuff.
Right. They doing it for the gram.
Do a half a curl, stay in the mirror for about 2 hours.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you really had a separate weight room that was
Right.
only for athletic use, so
Right.
like only basketball, only football would go there, or even just you had a separate one maybe for football, because. But I would even go for one for all that, just athletics.
For
period.
athletics,
Just
right.
separate,
Right.
and them not having to share.
I think Douglas County did that, didn't they? With the Mike Tobler thing.
Yeah, they got the weight room out there. They took the old shed and turned it into a field
Yeah,
house.
just for the players.
Yeah.
That's what y'all need when a field house.
You think?
Coach Post said, can he just get a field?
I
Hey,
Okay,
Bill
Coach.
Charlie.
Coach, we know
Hey,
your
Coach,
story,
I'm
man.
with
We
you.
know your story.
As we ride up and down Buffalo Road,
Road every day.
and I be scared like a ball gonna go out there in the street, like incomplete pass.
We understand Coach Pope, but y'all doing some great things out there, Coach.
Coach Pope, listen.
Hey, he making it do what it do.
Making it
Coach Pope,
do
y'all,
what
it
it
do.
do.
y'all will become y'all legendary already, Coach Pope. If when y'all bring that thing back, Coach Pope, it ain't nothing.
No, they trying to hate on y'all. They really don't want y'all to win because then they had to explain themselves.
Listen,
Every school had to explain themselves
hey,
why.
Bill try to pull that thing out. Listen, they gonna be over there leveling off that field.
Yeah,
Like that Monday.
they got to clean that thing off. Man.
Yeah, they we gotta lay down 50 yards field turf or something.
Coach, they got some quiet little people want Raven to win in your area, but because they don't want to do all that, Coach. They trying to hate on y'all.
So you
Coach.
mean to say he won a state championship with no resources?
Because they've been clearing off all that land over there anyway to put up warehouses, so they might as well give him a little piece.
You
of
Might as well get him an indoor practice facility.
Right.
Go if you're
Give him a
doing
little
it.
piece.
If you're doing it,
Take one of those buildings
and make it a football.
Matter of fact, just take a bay. Take one bay
Make it happen.
and get him put down 100 yards turf.
100 yards.
They ain't gonna bother nobody. They can walk over there. You ain't worry about no buses.
Yeah, just make sure the door lobby.
Well, one thing about Buffalo Road now. Oh no, yeah.
We gotta think about that for a minute.
Right. But again, the Hate Bill Charter program is legendary. They getting ready to go shock the world. Still mad at GHS say, man, they could have played them. They could
Man,
have
they
played
could have done
them games.
better than that.
Yeah.
They could have played them games on Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing wrong with the roads.
Yeah, man, everybody ride them road. Got,
You know what the bad part was? We were talking about this. Kenan and I was talking about this at school day. Colquitt, I think, was already up.
Everybody was already here.
So they were up here, but now so you got to go back down. But now you got to pay to travel again back up. So I wonder who's absorbing some of these costs because
Well,
it gets quite expensive now.
Coke got it.
Okay, them. But I'm just talking about some of these
You know
other
the tickets
people.
for those games were $20.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were charging $22 just to get in the thing. You paying $20 for this field?
And parking was they were getting it on the parking too.
Come on, man.
I know Mary said they had to bring in extra bleachers to try and even cover for their game.
Cause one of those schools, somebody rented out Carrollton.
Might have to.
Somebody rented out Carrollton. Carrollton stadium hold 10,000. Yeah, they stadium bigger
What's the
than
whole
West
what's
Georgia.
for these games?
All right, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Y'all see it.
SAT stuff, ACT will come back.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
So what, they not playing them in the dome?
No.
Ooh, Celebration Bowl this week.
They can't do it this week.
And they said Georgia State. I think it was too bad. They didn't. I don't think they ever get asked Georgia
No,
State
they ain't.
Georgia, or Georgia Tech or any of those places
They didn't.
because
Back to the rundown. I remember
they could have used some of them places. The kids used to play outside in damn way. They practice out there.
You gonna play the weekend at them fields outside?
But watch this though, because everybody is reactionary, they're not proactive.
Oh, they-
It'll be a rule in place
put a
next
rule in
year
next
for
year.
any event.
Yeah.
We'll be on standby to have. But like I say, everybody was here. Rome and what you call
They
was
were
inside
ready-
the
They were
dome.
ready to go.
They were warming up in the hallway, and they told them that they canceled the game. Rome coach went ham.
Yes, he should.
He was like, "We here? Both schools here. Y'all might well let us play."
I gotta go all the way back home now. I gotta go all the way to Warner Robins to play.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But so I know they give them some money to travel. But are you paying for 2 weekends of travel now?
Like I say, Cole.
And you gotta think if people, parents, all that stuff, like the money.
But they're not getting that, and they
Like,
told
you
the people they're
just
not
know.
giving refunds on the ticket. They say take that ticket to whatever stadium you're going to. So Hateville Charter people, the tickets they bought for Dome, but like say, cause I think they sold more tickets than everybody. But Raven Stadium can't hold say like I said they sold 5,000.
So that's what the dude at Marist was saying. They get the stadium home 47. They expecting 7 based on ticket sales.
Right.
So he had to go and order
Get extra
bleachers
seat.
to bring in to try and be able to seat to cover the people. Because at this point you ain't trying to get no money back.
Yeah.
I'm not. Who's playing at Mary's?
That's a small thing, but it was on the news.
What he
I
said,
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to Mary's to play Mary's.
This shit crazy.
That's what the
Boy,
game
okay,
is.
let me tell you something. They gonna put them jars and them pennies in there. You ain't heard nothing. That's all you gonna hear, them jars and them pennies. Trust me.
Serious.
I know what Mary's gonna do.
And
to
cowbells and stuff.
coming
Crazy.
back.
We're going to that Crush Recap brought to you by
Blunt power.
with Blunt Power 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about
Blood Power.
Go to their Facebook or Twitter page at Blood Power or their website, bloodpower.com. All right, ACT, SAT time.
All right, next test coming up is going to be February 10th for the ACT.
You know what didn't come to me before you go in? You know they had to reschedule the 9th for the ACT.
They did.
So I'll let you get to that. I'm going to do they have new dates for those?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you something.
Okay.
I give you that at the end. So February 10th is the next date. It test registration deadline. I'm sorry, is January 5th for that one. After that, there's only 2 more tests for ACT, and that's gonna be April 14th and June 9th. And then for your SAT, you are looking at three last dates, and so those. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 last dates. So you cannot take another SAT until March 10th. Just FYI. So, you know, for those kids that are still trying to qualify for any reason, you have a March 10th, a May 5th, and a June 2nd date. So it's hard out there for a pimp. It's very hard out there for a pimp. And let me give you the ACT reschedule information.
2019 kids, please go ahead and get this stuff out the way. Please. 2020 kids, get it out the way.
They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to do something.
You feel bad for, now you don't feel bad for the 18 kids who sitting around here who don't have no test score going into signing period. You don't feel bad for them. Because, I mean, again, parents, this is something that we have to be concerned about. Like, we have to make this a priority. Not the bloody J's that I didn't get. Still mad about that.
I can tell. We can tell, right?
Yeah. I you know, I was around telling myself I ain't like them.
Yeah.
Till I seen them on somebody's feet. I was like, ooh.
Can we get those rescheduled today while he's throwing the blood?
Yeah. That one good with my outfit right here today. I had the blood J's on.
To be honest with you, right now, they have not put the date back out. What they're saying is they're sending emails to contact people for their actual retest date.
And what's crazy, a lot of kids needed that test date. A lot of how long does it take to get the scores back?
About a month. It's a little less than a month. It's like 3 to 4 weeks it takes to get a test back. So they didn't give the exact test date on their website or anything. What they're saying is that they are will be sending emails if, you know, unforeseen circumstances causes a test to be tested or to have to reschedule, which in our instance was that. But I will tell you, like, I know the other test, the SSAT, which is for kids to go to a private school, there was supposed to be one this past Saturday too. They rescheduled, but they just rescheduled it right back to the next weekend. But I know that's kind of hard to do in the sense of an ACT because you got kids playing sports, things going on, so they may not have been able to. And also right now, if you think about it, in Georgia, considering that a lot of our kids are still playing football because our date had to be moved now.
Man, that snow just threw a monkey wrench in everything.
I knew I was gonna be at Cherokee High School this week. Nope. Wow. Gotta wait for the emails.
That's tough. And like I say, 19 kids, 20 kids, even 20, 21 kids. Go ahead and get out in front of this stuff. Like I say, me and Wendell be down at Newton County High School, and that's what I'm gonna kind of really emphasize to the younger parents and kids. Listen, get ahead of this. Like, why are we gambling and waiting till our senior year to try to qualify? How serious are you? You're not serious about wanting to play sport. You just not. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to go to school. UPS hiring. Unload that truck for a number of years. Yeah, you're going to miss the game.
They'll be at Newton. I'll be, I think, at the Celebration Bowl.
So I will just say this. They do have a list of schools on here that are scheduled to be rescheduled. They just haven't put the information out.
Oh, okay.
So like Georgia, I was just looking, all of the Atlanta schools. Hayville Charter was supposed to host one this past Saturday morning.
Right.
And it's on the list, and it's updated as of 6:47 p.m. today, but it doesn't have any information about what the date is for it.
So we should get an email.
You should, if this is coming to your email, make sure you check in your email because they're going to send an email. It may or may not come to your parents. Hopefully they'll post it on the website, but just check your email because you automatically get registered for it. Now, if there's some reason why you can't take it on that date, you just need to call them and let them know because since you pay, your registration is good, and then they can just push you to another test date it might be standby now,
Right.
but they can at least push you to another day.
Standby.
And see, it's close to the holidays. People gonna start traveling. Not gonna be able to test. So they got a lot of stuff they probably trying to figure out right now too. So they may push one to right into January.
Man,
is what I'm thinking.
You worry about Santa Claus gonna come see you?
As that test score might, you know.
You trying to worry? You worry about that Gucci bill?
Right.
Stop. Use some Gucci tutorial.
Right.
Something. Sign up for a Kaplan class. Something.
Preston review somebody.
Somebody. Let's get these scores, people, man. Let's stop waiting.
So I'm looking at this new Tavis Smiley allegation. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Hold.
I saw that too. Somebody posted about it earlier.
Tavis Smiley
Got him.
with the Marshall fault?
Got him. He was a little worse. Marshall showed he did.
Oh wow.
Multiple.
Tavis Smiley.
PBS suspended him.
Yes. Troubling allegations of misconduct.
And you know who got it too, right? In 3 letters.
TMZ.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. TMZ. Got him.
I saw a post earlier that I'm not even gonna repeat that post that I saw.
Got him.
Wow.
Hands up.
I mean, who else?
If they say Roland Martin next, we done.
They already canceled his shows.
I know.
You can't talk to nobody at work now.
You just look straight ahead. How's your day? Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Come up with handshakes for everybody.
No.
Oh, you don't want to touch them?
Can I get a hug? No.
Oh, you definitely get no church hug, no nothing.
No pat on the back, no brother hug.
Elbow.
Not even no pound.
Yeah,
No.
you know you gotta give them the elbow bump, and it's just all the way out here.
And you better do it in front of 28 people so they all can be witnesses.
Like the kids be like, air high five, air high five. Bad out here.
Thank you, Bahamalia. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maceo. For those out in Newton County, check out our people, man. Maceo Wendy be out there. For those out there at,
I might wear my feline suit tomorrow.
at the Hall of Fame, check me out, man. I'll be out there with a celebration bowl. So we in the streets tomorrow.
I think I'm going with the feline suit tomorrow.
All weekend we be in them streets.
Let's do it.
We'll see y'all. Peace.
Wait, but this hot tea is he wrote it.
Hey man,
Tell her how I wrote it. I didn't want to say it on air.
Y'all, we gone, man. Tavis Smiley. Tavis Smiley.
Hold on, Wendy. Hold on.